You listen to the Gucci Mane song?
Yeah, I did.
You think about it.
I think he told what happened. I don't know what else you want me to say.
What academics say? Ratlanta.
Hey, they don't call it snitching no more. They call it telling the truth.
So, what did you do? Who?
They did that.
So
I know that they took their watches and rings and stuff. I didn't. I'm accused of pulling the strap on them, making them sign this contract. Where's the contract? I don't know. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I went there. We was talking about Scott and stuff went on, and I dipped. I got out of there.
So when it all goes away, then you present the contract, right?
You can't.
Huh?
You can't because it's going to be a fair case.
Exactly.
So you're still stuck in that contract.
So you're still stuck there, right?
After all that stuff.
After all that stupid ass shit you did.
Texas is considered part of the Christian belt. That's why all the other stuff get passed everywhere else, but it don't, because this is like supposedly like diehard Christian state. No, it's facts. It's part of the Christian belt. That's why all our laws is always against everything. Whatever they call it. Bible belt, Christian belt, they all Christian. So all people down, they're part of the belt. Nigga, and that's why all this shit be so harsh in Texas.
No,
because they're Christian.
It's harsh in Texas because this is the Lone Star Statement.
And they do what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and it's ran by it's ran by it's actually ran by racist Christian white people.
We don't give a fuck about nobody.
I know, but the law
don't have none laws like us either.
The law, I know, because they would not because they want you armed.
That's right. Because they want to be armed.
The hell you talking about? That ain't for us.
Yeah,
that law wasn't for us. Take advantage of it if you can, but
yeah, that's why cocaine you get a cheaper case than with crack cocaine. Because they do cocaine.
Huh?
That's the way it goes. Goddamn, we do cocaine.
He said it, not me.
It's just what it is. It's Texas. It's white
no, that's facts though.
That's what white people do. They do cocaine.
Yeah, the crack cocaine law.
They do it. So shit, that's why it's like that.
Obama got that overturned though.
He did. He made this shit concurrent, right?
What he did was it was exponentially more if you got caught with crack than cocaine, and cocaine is the same base. So he got that pulled all the way down. It's not even though. It's still not even.
But it's still better than what it was.
Yeah, and a lot of people came home because after that law because they said that, y'all gave them absurd
amounts of time.
Exactly. They gave them absurd amounts of time for having
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. The cocaine crack law. Yeah. But yeah, he got it. He corrected. He showed them boys love. A lot of people came home from that law. A lot of people came home for that law.
Really?
Yeah, facts. But
so their cases got overturned, or
no? It's just that they got a reduction in time because they ran it retroactive. So retroactively means it don't matter whenever you got all that time. Boom. But if it starts from when the law is passed, you still under the old law.
Understood.
You under the new law.
Understood.
It didn't run retroactive, So yeah, a lot of boys, man. Shout out to Obama, man. Say he do nothing.
Give him his 2 fingers, man. You know what I mean?
They say, hey.
Give him his 2 fingers.
Hey, a lot of people ride down on Obama. And, he didn't do this for the black community, didn't do that. You don't understand. If I'm the president of the United States, I have to worry about the United States, right? I have to worry about everybody.
First.
I have to worry about everybody. But I can do little stuff here for this community. Here, and I know wrong, but I still got other things going on. I got Osama bin Laden in the world. I need to get him. There's other stuff going on in the world. And you have a lot of black people who say negative stuff about Obama, or he didn't do nothing for the black people, or I don't understand why you would think that a black man will get in the White House and think that, okay, all this go away. Look, I ain't worried about that. I'm finna put all this money back up in there. I do this. Like, there's not a whole nother world going on. Like, there's not a whole nother other threats against the United States that they're trying to prevent.
They'd kill him.
It don't even make no sense.
They'd kill him, first of all. If you would have came in there and your whole agenda was black, they'd kill him.
The point is, I'm trying to be successful.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to help my people at the same time, but I still got to do this.
I got to do it like this, though. Because I got a whole big picture that I got to play with.
But
I got to deal with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why everybody, he should do this for us, he should do that for us. We always complain about how the laws is directed against us, right?
Because they are.
They are. But when I'm trying to correct a major wrong, you should be happy about that, because you know how many people got family members in federal prison over
Iraq. So, yeah, fact.
and I can correct that. You should be happy.
So he brought the crack cocaine down to what cocaine is.
No, but it's not as high.
Or he just took some.
Yeah, they wouldn't even it out. So, but he got it like all the way down. He got like I can't. I don't want to misquote nothing, so I ain't gonna quote it. But
the main point is he brought it down.
The main point is he brought it all the way down, and a lot of people came home from that. A lot of people came home from that.
That's something that I bet a lot of people don't know about.
I don't know, but there's a lot of people who came home that and they say that. Like, I came home because of the Obama crack.
And you know why a lot of people don't know about that, or probably even care about that? Probably because it was somebody that was selling crack. So
what make any drug better than the next drug?
Sure, I agree. I mean,
because everybody who has their own choice of drug always think the other person's drug is like, ugh.
Right.
So if you got a heroin addict and you try to talk to him about cocaine and he see cocaine addicts, he's like, ugh. Yeah. But that cocaine addict gonna look at the heroin addict like, I wouldn't do that. Do you see that? Ugh.
So should I recur?
That cocaine person who shoot cocaine or shoot heroin, whatever, they gonna look at you and smoke weed like, he's a baby. He don't know.
Facts. That's a fact.
But the same person that smoke weed that don't drink is gonna look at him like, I don't drink because it's stupid as hell. Right. But that person that drink that don't smoke weed, they gonna look at your ass like, oh, look at him, goofy as hell. That's why I don't smoke that. So you got people who pop medicinal pills, right? So the thing is, that is the worst of them all. That is the worst drug of them all. They do OD on heroin, whatever, because they got a bad batch. They got a bad batch. But people don't usually OD on drugs unless it's a bad batch. You feel me? People who don't OD on alcohol, every blue moon, somebody you might hear it. They definitely don't OD on grass, right? They don't. But what have we lost everybody? Whitney Houston, for the prescriptions and the alcohol. I don't know. I don't know. Joe Levert. He had the pills, painkillers.
Pills. Mm.
Yeah.
And the prescription drugs is
exactly. Exactly. And people think that just because, oh no, I'm popping this pill, that, I got a friend of which call that's the worst.
You look down at somebody that's.
I'm gonna tell you something personal though, right here. So, my wife, she got messed up years ago, right? She had to have surgery, right? So, man, she suffered, bro. So, she worked in the medical field. But anyway, as she had the surgery, whatever, brought her home, and they gave her the oxy. She would not take that oxy, bro. She said, go get me some ibuprofen. She sat there and suffered. And she told me, because she in the medical field, like, don't take medicinal drugs, because you're going to get hooked on them. Exactly. You're going to get addicted. She said, once you start taking them, you're going to get addicted. That is one of the most highly addictive things it is. And that's what everybody OD on. The medicinal drugs. Yeah, and then they rap about, I get mine from doctors.
Your mama's medicine cat, fake doctors, all kind of stuff like that. Yeah. You're right. And the ones that sitting there, like you said, the ladies and the dudes that sitting there popping their little pills, whatever, they look crazy, look down on the next one that's doing what they doing.
Whatever they doing.
You're right. You're right, because they like, I got mine from the doctor.
You know how I know that? So when I was in the streets, back when I was younger, before I got locked up, and I was with a crackhead, right? So I was like, boom, you want some bud? I already gave me. He said, I don't smoke that. No. He looked at me like I was stupid. like he looked down on me. I just served you. He looked down on me. So I said, some bud? Hey, so let me tell you what happened. So look, let me tell you this story. Oh, this is a crazy story. So look, we in the hood. We at the we at the corner right there with Bug House at, right over the corner. John Vick, Melvin. So we at the corner, right? So this Mexican come through, right? Was he white? No, he was white. He was white, but kind of like he had the dark brown hair. His hair was dark brown. I don't know what the hell they call it. They got all the names for it. Dusky red, I don't know. Anyway, so past the freeway, it's they got right now it's like the oil plant, but it's another plant. But he was working at that plant.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess he just got a job. I don't know if it was fresh or towel, whatever. Come through the hood. He come through the hood. So check this out though. What? Is that though? When nobody served. Nobody was served.
No, you out of place.
My dumb man jumped in the truck with him. No, he wasn't. He was Mexican. He from Mexico, man. He had people in Mexico. So look, I jumped in the car with him and tell me whoop the whoop, I want whoop the whoop. I said, okay, go back to the back of the hood. We go back to the back. Boom. There they in back there. They're back there. Whoa. So what you want? So all they want. I said, okay, boom. They're like, all right. Give me your money. I'm like, all right. You gotta smoke though. They're like, what? Because it's always one in there. You gotta smoke though. We ain't going nowhere. He grabbed that bitch, blew that bitch, like, no, just because I gotta go to work. I work over here. All right, boom. But everybody was telling me, you finna go to jail. That was the law. Guess what? Turned out being one of the best ever customers. Boy, for real. And then, we tried to sell it. if he wouldn't eat my brother, he was like, no, I'm waiting on Rock. Yeah, right now. So
He traded day that man.
he go get which call it, come back with some bud, right? Man, look, it was like this thing, right? He telling me that this is what it is. I'm like, that don't make no sense. There can't be no ounces like this. It's impossible. He was like, man, woo. So I said, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna give you $100. Woo. He got me some like 2 sticks, right? They were like this. Boy, went to peeling them off like, this is hilarious, cuz. This is hilarious. They're like, well, like, it's hilarious. Boom. Hilarious. Like, boom. They real thin. You bust some bitches up. Boom. Man, that was crazy.
So you was peeling the cigar off of it?
No, I'm pulling. It was like this thick.
In what though?
And bud.
Okay.
But the bud was like well, it was that thick, like that wide.
So when you start breaking it up, is what you're saying?
No, you couldn't just break it up like Rich call it. You had to peel it as a layer. It was a layer. It was however they compress it.
Okay, I got you as a smash.
No, it was compressed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it was in lit. No, you can't do it like that. It was like
it was smashed. I know what you're saying.
in like unique layers. Yeah, that was back in 89, 90. Can you imagine the stuff they do now? That was 89, 90.
They don't even smash them no more.
That was 89, 90.
That's that this new goddamn product. They don't want to smash it.
You listen to the Gucci Mane song?
Yeah, I did.
Just think about it.
I think he told what happened. I don't know what else you want me to say.
What academics say? Ratlanta.
Hey, they don't call it snitching no more. They call it telling the truth.
But somebody who based their whole character and persona being a gangster, not ratting and all that. I mean,
but not no more though.
Oh, not no more.
He on the drugs now. He on the pills, the antidepressants and everything. Now, as soon as he got out,
on the other stuff.
Yeah, he on all that shit. His girl run his life.
Well, why would you make a song like that?
Because why not? That's business. This business now. We're in the business. We're in a place of business. You got my business partners in here. You got camera crews in here, and you robbed them too. With this ain't no street stuff right here. You're trying to take millions and millions of extra dollars out of my pocket by making me sign this playing under duress.
I'm gonna make you sign.
Yeah, you tried to be on some Suge Knight stuff.
Okay, so bro, why would you go? You can't talk all that gangster stuff and then go to the police. That just don't happen like that.
Well, he talked gangster stuff like a long time ago. That was like a long time ago. Now
he
just ride down regular now. He do.
But you got songs where you talk about people who snitching and what you.
Okay, but what is snitching?
Well, you did on wax. On wax, that is worse than snitching.
That's snitching. That's snitching what he did. For real, let's talk about snitching. What is snitching? I thought snitching. No, we're talking
everything.
No, I ain't with it.
He dry snitch.
I ain't with it.
He dry snitch.
Ain't no such thing. I thought snitching was if we go do something together, I get caught and I tell on you. That's snitching.
Oh.
That's snitching. We both in it together. We're in it together. You got caught. I got caught. So then I tell on you because I got caught.
No, I disagree.
So tell me what snitching is, please.
When you tell here.
When you fail, period.
Yeah, because that's when y'all caught me and y'all shot me, but I'm in the streets too. I'm a gang member. We gang members.
Who caught you and shot you?
Just say gang members. And I'm a gang member. Whatever. I'm in the streets. I'm selling drugs. Whatever I'm doing. I'm in the streets. You catch me, shoot me, and then y'all got me, but then I don't die, and then I tell them they did it. I snitch. I'm the victim. Still, right? That's snitching.
That's getting shot. Yes, I agree with that. Now, I'm in the business. I'm sitting in a business chair doing a business deal, trying to make some shit happen with you, and you put a strap to my goddamn head in the business and try to sign me out of a contract of millions of dollars. I'm snitching. I'm snitching.
What y'all think?
I tell you what right now.
Well, okay,
I tell you what right now. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm the biggest goddamn snitch ever in life, there, nigga. Cause I'm telling, nigga. I'm telling immediately. When you walk out my office, I pick the phone up immediately. Matter of fact, I was already calling. Hey, yes, make the call right now. You got an off-duty officer in your office.
But you're a civilian.
The off-duty officer got to tell it anyway.
You're a civilian. These are gang members.
Gucci ain't been a gang member since 2001. He ain't know nothing.
Gucci bloody.
Gucci is a businessman.
A gang member.
So what?
He ain't never done that.
This wasn't gang stuff.
It don't matter.
This was business.
It don't matter. No. Cause you
okay. So let me ask this part then.
You part of the streets. You in the streets. You know. Let me do this thing. I'm gonna get my get back.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm supposed to throw my goddamn life away to come get back on you when I can put them police on your bitch ass. I'm like the Italians. They call me Scarface. Call me Al Pacino. Call me Don. Whoever. I'm calling the laws.
Scarface.
Put me in New York.
They didn't tell nothing.
The real Scarface, the Al Pacino's, the nigga.
Al Pacino.
Well, not Al Pacino, but you know the real ones. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the movie.
You talking about something?
Yeah.
That nigga.
Millions. You got me messed up, bro. You came in my spot. Thought you was finna jump down on me in my spot. You going to jail. Sorry. Bye. You need to be gone. Sorry.
I'm sorry. See, that's why I be hoping that I don't get placed in certain situations.
I'm calling the police.
I'm saying, you look, I like to be fly, all that. You catch me slipping, and I give it to you, and I know who you are. I'm not calling the police.
But this is different. That's different. I'm not calling the police either. We know that street shit. I'm definitely not calling the police.
Oh, you separating the issue.
I'm not calling the police.
You saying this ain't street shit, it's business.
This ain't street shit. This is not the streets. You didn't ride down on me in the streets and take everything out of my pockets and while we was on the block or something. This is not street, bro. This is contracts.
You should have known better when you were dealing with real street.
I did. I knew better. I knew that I was going to call the police when you do something like that. Yes, I knew that.
It don't matter, but you still I got. But,
and then I called the police and now you got for a long time. And you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be spinning your music, making bread off of you. I'm going to be spinning your music.
Y'all jump in the comments.
Please jump in the comments. Let us know what side.
I'll agree with
Let us know. Say what you want to say, podcast. Back in it one more time for a broadcast. Just letting y'all know how we do it. We all up in that.
Facts. Well, speaks in the building, man.
But, you know, I'm just saying personally, this is totally two different situations for me. If you roll down on me, if you roll down on me somewhere and I'm leaving the club or whatever, and boom, oh, you gonna get it. But
you speaking.
I got too much stuff in this place set up tonight.
At the same time, you speaking from a civilian, right? So, and I know my little brother. That's why my little brother go here with me. So you gotta like separate some part of the street, right? Because we gang members.
I know.
So no matter what, at all times, we are gang members. I don't give a damn what we into. It don't matter. We're gang members. So there's a line. So you go right here, boom. go, and then you stop, and then it's gang members. They're just, as far as gang members, period, you don't do, regardless. And I know my little brother. I know how you get down, and I know, but you're not a part of that life.
Okay.
So when you become a part of that life, it's different. It's two different lives.
Okay, when we go to the gangland, we got a grid program that they telling on the people right there to get paid $100 million. So what is snitching? I'm trying to get. I want to get to the bottom of what is snitching, because this is.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. People don't condone, but we do know that they make $40 million a year. Some shit they got paid. So people call in and they so they can keep the hood connected, whatever, and tell on 13 people, 14 people along the way. Anyway, the hood, everything is snitching.
That's not snitching.
Everything is snitching.
I don't know. Civilians cannot snitch.
I know civilians supposedly can't snitch. Supposedly,
they can't.
But they can tell on you, and then they motherfuckers want to come back and ride down on their crib because they the ones that told.
And I'm not gonna say that that's right, but the thing is, you shouldn't let nobody see you do your dirt, and then you ain't got to worry about that.
That's 100. That's 100.
A civilian,
I agree 100%.
It's not part of that life, so that's abhorrent to them. They don't like, oh my God, they're not part of that life. Just like you can be over there like a bozo, and I'm like, I can't. He's a bozo. I don't want. You know what I'm saying? It's two different lives. But a civilian life is, I'm a civilian. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Okay, watch this. Can we write it down like what actually happened? Let's just put us all in the place where all this actually happened, right?
What?
So with the Gucci Man thing. Let's just put us all in we're all in this building. We're all in the spot. We got camera crew, civilians. We got the police officer over here. Then we got me, street ninja.
I ain't gotta tell nothing. I ain't gotta say nothing. They'll tell it if that's the case. But
supposedly the door was closed when whatever had took place in the room. Supposedly OG was holding up the door so nobody could come in at the time of what was going on.
Big 30?
Yeah.
Whatever.
OG was holding up the door so nobody could come in the room, basically whatever, to see actually what happened with the signing of the.
Look, because they really don't have no evidence.
With the signing. So nobody said, that's right.
And they can't even find the contract.
Okay. So the contract is wherever it's at, put up somewhere safely because they don't want to find a contract, of course, because.
So what did I do?
Find that? So what did you do? Who?
They did that.
So
I know that they took their watches and rings and stuff. I didn't. I'm accused of pulling the strap on them, making them sign this contract. Where's the contract? I don't know. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I went there, we was talking about Scott and stuff went on, and I dipped. I got out of there.
So when it all goes away, then you present the contract, right?
You can't.
Huh?
You can't, because it's going to be a fair case.
Exactly.
So you're still stuck in that contract.
So you're still stuck there, right?
After all that dumb shit.
After all that stupid ass shit you did.
Yeah.
You can't present that contract.
That mean you did it.
That mean you done it.
That mean, yeah, you really are a crash dummy. But now, look, it was like it was some issues between them behind it's so
Scar.
That's the thing I say. Look, all these rappers are not rappers.
No, they not. No, they
not. No, they're individuals that know how to rap. So they don't care about that. They don't even care about that.
They know how to tell their life story.
Yeah, but they don't care.
All of that
I don't care. I'm still in the hood.
I thought myself.
If I'm with 8 more different niggas, that means I'm still rocking with. I'm in the hood.
I'll crash out today. I'm not worried about
it. I don't care about that. I'm in the hood. I'm with the homies. I ain't tripping. Anything we want, yeah, we're gonna get, but I don't give a damn about none of that. I ain't in it. Mess with You don't see me hanging with other industry niggas. We all kicking it. No, I'm in the hood. I'm with my partners. My partners come with me. I'm with my partners. Because they real street. They real street.
It's true.
YNs.
It's true.
And then they start to rap. But it don't matter. They're my real street YNs. We don't care about this rap. This is how we rock out. We just telling you what we doing out here in the streets.
That's a fact.
That's
a fact.
Big but that's what they doing. Like telling you this is how we rock out. So when I'm telling you and then I rock out on you like this, are you surprised? Why would you be surprised?
You don't be surprised.
This is what I would do to you. Don't play with me.
And I don't even know you.
I don't even know you. Fool. And I feel like you stealing my money.
Yeah, you
and you did that to my cousin. So this ain't even got nothing to do with none of that no more. You gonna let me out of the country? I ain't making no. You playing with me, fool? Do you know who I am? That's how they think.
That's how
because they street.
That's
they ain't
left the street.
They ain't went over to the industry and went. They run the street.
I'm still running with all my street guys.
I'm coming. You playing with me? You know who I am? Pride, egos.
But look what you know who I am turns into.
He's still young though. He don't care. They're not thinking like you at 45, 50 years old.
Yeah, because you got people.
And they young and they street. And they on all the medicinal drugs. What are you talking about?
Facts.
I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. Who you playing with?
I done this and that already.
Who you playing with? Don't play with me. Who you think you playing with?
So, on my side or any side, I'm just saying on how the outside of somebody thinking. So Gucci is supposed to throw his life away to get back like Dirt or like the rest of the people. I'm supposed to just let this ride. Because if I let it ride, that means the contract is presented.
You made your career. You made all your money talking about situations like this and talking down on people who talk to the police. I mean, you made your whole career off this street music. You street. I don't care what type of business you doing. You still street. That's your whole persona. That's what Gucci Mane is. A street meal. That's what he is. So for you to go against the code, regardless, you talking about business deal, your whole persona, you're a street and you're a black. That's why I'm trying to, you're not understanding me. That's why I told you. We're gang members. So when you go here, nigga, there's no excuse with a gang member. They do it, yeah. But there's no excuse. But we're going to look at you now like, yeah, ain't nobody rocking with you. Ain't nobody rocking with you.
You think ain't nobody rocking with Gucci?
They're rocking down on them right now.
Just the rapper dude. You think nobody gonna rock sign to Gucci? Are you serious right now?
You can't even name me any of his artists other than Pooh Shiesty.
It don't matter. That was just a roster that he just pulled together because he was going against what's that dude? What's his name?
I mean, it's not like his label's a badass.
My bad. What's the other dude name?
You don't know anybody on his label.
Because what's the other dude name?
I don't know nobody on the label. Pooh Shiesty. That's the point I'm making. That was the point I was making. You don't know nobody on this label. You know nobody on this label. This label doesn't matter.
I wasn't even talking about him. I was talking about him. I was talking about that.
Nobody, I don't know.
No, that was the dude from Memphis that he beefing with. That's what I was talking about. The dude in Memphis that he got the beef with. What's the dude that got the Memphis thing?
The issue with Young Dog. Got Young Dog.
Yeah, what's the other dude name?
Young Gotti.
That dude. That's why he was signing Memphis artists. Well, yeah, good. So now let's put this in this perspective then. Now let's run it that way.
What?
Ain't nobody messing with Gucci anyway. So why not? Why not do it? Why not then?
I don't. Yeah, they were still.
No, you just said you can't name nobody on any label but Pooh Shiesty. So nobody messed with him anyway.
My whole point was you trying to say that he's a businessman. This is what he's trying to do. And
yeah, this is a business situation.
And I'm saying you don't know nobody on this label.
But I'm just saying, but this part right here is business.
You don't know nobody on this label.
I don't got nobody on this label to know that this is business that is going on right now.
That mean they ain't selling shit.
Okay, and you think I'm finna let Pooh Shiesty go?
I'll make you let me go.
I bet you won't. I bet you can't.
Yeah,
I bet you can't.
But now it don't matter. Your reputation and everything take a hit.
But I got Pooh Shiesty catalog. I don't care about no.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, buddy, good.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, but how many millions of views do you think he just got off that song that he just made?
It don't matter.
Everybody's still gonna listen to everything he
say. Character and everything is assassinated now.
They still gonna listen to everything he say.
Loaded.
They still gonna listen to everything he say.
No, but your music won't sell no more. I don't think
it's still gonna come out.
It won't sell though.
It might not. I mean, Gucci Mane was on the upline.
Okay, but don't nobody want to deal with you. You go in the club, you see T.I. We ain't messing with you. You don't see Jesus. We ain't messing with you. Well, they be big. But I'm saying you go in the clubs or whatever, and niggas shun you. And that's what they do. That's their life. They go to clubs. They do this. They in the places. And they're like, no, ain't nobody rocking with you.
Bro, this is Atlanta, bro. What are we talking about right now? We are talking about Atlanta, bro.
No, we're talking about Gucci Mane.
We talking about Atlanta, bro. You just got to talking about if he go in this spot or that spot. That's Atlanta, bro. They go shake hands and kick it and finish doing what they was doing because the next man told on somebody too. Like we gotta understand that telling is the way of life.
They was hiding a whole bunch of rats that they knew was rats.
We gotta understand that telling is the way of life.
At the same time saying they can't stand no rats.
Come on, man. Like we just got. That's why I say we gotta get to what is snitching because I don't even understand what snitching is.
It is. When you tell. You're not a civilian and you tell.
But, man, I just don't agree.
How can I kick your door in, rob you for 3 keys, and you call the police say, hey, he robbed me for 3 keys? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's lines. But
I ain't gonna say you robbed me for 3 keys, but you definitely robbed me for something, goddammit. I'm putting watches and rings and all kind of shit on that.
Okay, well look. I'm just gonna stick it like this.
I'm telling you.
That nigga's he's a gang member. There's a line.
I mean, he's so called gang member, bro.
No, he is.
I know
regardless of what you say, I don't give a damn. It's whatever. So there's a line. Period. You're not.
You're right. It's a line. It's business.
But they always tell. Hey, y'all jump up in the comments. Hey, but it don't even matter because gang members tell too. But it's just like. This mystical thing.
So his aura, it just got damaged. Is what you're saying? Yeah, he damaged his aura. Is what you're saying? He no longer the boogeyman.
He wasn't no boogeyman.
That's what they used to call him. The boogeyman.
Accidentally caught a body.
This is what I didn't want to say earlier, but I was gonna say it. But so why are we trying to say that he's this ride downer? He's not a ride downer. He might just say blood this, blood that. But
it don't matter. He's a big game member. It don't matter. I don't care what you say. You just ain't supposed to do it. Now I'm old school. I'm gonna go eat that time up.
So you got $100 million in your goddamn bank account. Lil Donovan come in your spot where you got it set up because you think y'all finna renegotiate, y'all finna kick the pop off, talk like this and that. You got your little camera crew popped off, got your little silo boom, and then and then y'all go in the room, right? And then he draw down on you, he take up, bam, sign this punk ass contract, old buddy. Let's get it. Little weak ass, old school ass nigga, old crip ass. Hey, sign up, homie. And then you sign up, right?
I gotta go.
And then you sign up. Now what happens after that?
I get back.
You gotta get back. You sound stupid as shit.
I don't give shit.
That's the stupidest shit in the world. But that's what I'm saying. That's why when you go through the knife of a gangbanger to just because you a gangbanger don't mean you ain't got to have common sense. Common sense don't say throw my millions in my life, my kids, my wife away for ego and bitch ass pride when I call the laws on your punk ass and I'ma still be out and I'ma still be eating off of you. Like it goes to a point where a gang member needs to fucking have common sense though. Where's the common sense in the gang member? Ain't no common sense in the gang member?
Oh, I do that.
There ain't no common sense in that shit. Your look back is that nigga doing 20 years in the penitentiary while you sitting there looking at him.
No. I gotta make you feel that same thing.
That don't make sense to me. So I'm gonna throw my shit away. So now throw your shit away. That's what I'm saying. It comes to a point where you gotta have some logic.
You remember the movie Heat?
I do remember the Heat.
You remember they were finna get away, they were finna go. See, I tripped out like that in the penitentiary.
I know.
I tripped out like that in the penitentiary right before I was gonna come home. So, in the movie Heat, right there at the end, he knew where the dude Wango was. But him and this girl, they finna dip. They already got the flight booked, everything. To go. Call him and tell him, we know where Wango at. Wango was the one that told on him, got the whole crew bus. So, he ride to boom. I can't let Wango make it. I can't let him make it. Went back to the hotel anyway. In American Wango, get to it with the police. He getting up, get murdered. I get jammed up behind some wine in the yard penitentiary, right? I get word that this the fellow who told it. I'm gonna go parole. I'm gonna see parole. Actually, I'm gonna see parole. And I'm like, but it's eating me up so bad, I can't let it ride. Boom. So the homies, go. So they already know I got jammed. They're like, who told them the big homie? But I'm like, I know. Yo, I know the issue. So they went and rolled down. And when they rolled down, dude, they'll come back by the window like, hey man, I know you sent them. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I gotta fuck my parole off for that. I couldn't let that shit ride. Just like, you know what, fuck it. I came out this shit unscathed. You know what I'm saying? I came out of it unscathed. But it was just the point you told on me. I couldn't let it ride. I actually took a chance to mess my parole off after I'd been sitting in this bitch 21 years. Because I just can't let that shit ride. I'm just saying, everybody has their own mindset. What you might think is, that was stupid there, it don't matter. Maybe you don't know what
it's stupid.
I'm willing to sacrifice. It don't matter.
It's stupid though.
Maybe to you. But you don't know what.
Well, how can it not be stupid to you?
Because whatever a person has already put in his mind that he's willing to deal with the consequences is not stupid. That's just like if somebody came in here right now, murked you, I know who they is, I don't talk to the police, and I go back and murk him, it'll be somebody say, well, if he already knew who it was, he should have just told the police and they would have sent him to the penitentiary. No, that's not what I want. I want him, and I'm willing to deal with the consequences of going back and getting my brother, whoever murked my brother, I'm willing to deal with the consequences. I don't want the police to have it. I gotta have it. And if I gotta go sit in the penitentiary for 25 years, I'm cool with that. I made that consequence. It don't matter, but everybody has their own consequences that they're willing to take that they've already made up in their mind.
I agree, but I think that's different right there, though.
I don't know, because you can't. No, he was willing to deal with the consequences of
That's
coming
his
with
brother.
what he gonna do, regardless of the situation. That's their mind, and that's what they felt like they was willing to deal with them consequences.
Pooh Shiesty was okay, was smart doing that shit. It was okay to do that. That was smart to do.
He don't give a damn.
But
He didn't already. He didn't give a. He didn't care. That's what I'm saying. He didn't care.
I understand
Regardless
what
how
you
you
mean.
feel, because the next person, like how you just said, I agree with you. Yeah, I will.
That's
But
my
the
brother,
next
though.
other
That's
person,
my brother, though.
no, it don't matter. The
smoking
next,
your bitch ass nigga.
okay.
You nigga.
But the next other person would still say you was stupid if you knew who it was. Why you didn't tell the police?
Yeah, somebody probably said something like that.
So to that next person, which is like the same thing we said about drugs. The next person,
Because if I don't do it, it wouldn't mean nothing. I have to do that. That's totally different.
I don't agree, but still the next person. My point is, the next person who that was on her. That was like, why would he do that? That next person with what you did, they can't understand why you did it. Regardless, you can tell them
like 2-3 people.
You can tell
but I think 98% of the world will understand
That's
why
what you
I did.
think.
I do. I think 98% of the world will understand. I think in that situation, in this situation, I still think
You never know how he
98% of the world believe that Gucci Mane was right doing what he did. I don't care.
No.
I think the guys that you see on the internet saying that behind closed doors, they don't believe that. They saying the same thing. They saying he should have did it.
This is.
Y'all make sure y'all smash that like and subscribe and y'all comment. We finna run down through here today. I'm finna run y'all down through here. We finna run down through there. Y'all make sure y'all share this, man.